The fourth set will be played on Neo Planet S. Spawning in the bottom left-hand position as the blue Terran, playing for KT Rolster. His name is Flash.
His opponent, Orange Terran, spawning in the top right-hand position of the map. From Kespa teammate, his name is Major.
Major already sweating in the booth, man. You can tell he's nervous. But
Well, also, at the same time, he sweats a lot in general, if I remember correctly. Especially when we went to the practice house last time.
Yeah.
Now, these guys are actually 1-1 against each other. Their last encounter was back in MVP Invitational in 2002.
Yeah.
That was the MOG versus Pro League.
Yeah. Of course, I feel like Flash has improved a lot since then, but the same can be said for Major. He has gotten to get the Kespa treatment as far as being in a Korean pro gaming environment, which will help out any player immensely in their skill level, just by the sheer number of hours and quality of partners you play against. Although it sucks that due to the language barrier, you can't always share as much strategies and information. The other benefits to living in the pro house still are there. And look at this, Flash opening up with a proxy barracks against his opponent, Major.
Now, if Major just prepared a solid build against his opponent and goes for scouting around the main base, then he can actually have a good chance at winning against his opponent, Flash.
I think he's going to be going for
the command center first.
Yeah.
Now, Juan Carlos Tena Lopez. That's his full name. He's his birthday is 1993, May 20th. He is the best player in Mexico as he won the WCS qualifiers for Mexico, and also he went to the Final Four in WCS North America finals.
All right, so Flash, this pressure is intended to get him ahead, not necessarily win the game. Major wiping some sweat off his face there.
Yeah, so it really depends on what Major decided back at the practice house. Does he actually expect his opponent to go for the proxy, or does he expect Flash to go for the greediest build possible?
And we're going to find out here. I like the position of the command center on the high ground. It's going to make this attack a little bit more complicated and difficult here. And this SCV being a little bit sneaky here. Major does not want that SCV in his main base.
And also just checks the naturals to see if there's anything around there to make sure the SCV did not build a bunker. Because he might also be thinking, hey, Flash sent out a scouting SCV early in the game. This seems a little bit uncharacteristic.
Yeah, I hope that Major's learned from all of the other Kespa players that you need to just scout around the entire map. He's not going to go ahead and do that, though.
Well, the SCV is actually
he's going out. All right.
He's going for the scouting, but
I don't think he's going to scout.
Yeah, he's not going to scout the barracks. That's going to be a huge problem, as he's only going to have a Marine and no bunker inside the main base. He is getting a factory, however, and if he somehow defends against the attack, he's going to be in a fantastic position, especially with the fact that Flash is not going for the command center.
Oh, have the Marauders been spotted here?
All right, so let's see Major's reaction against this. He only has one Marine against the two Marauders.
All right, well, that supply depot under attack here. Canceling the gas immediately. He's going to use that Marine to kind of... okay, actually dropping the supply depot there.
Now, he needs to make sure he doesn't lose the Marine over there, but he does lose it anyways, and the concussive shell is done for Flash.
Yeah, so this is going to put Flash in a pretty solid position here. He's going to try this around with the SCVs.
He does get one Marauder.
Yep, one Marauder is going to get picked off here, but the problem is the SCV count is going to fall rapidly for Major. He's also building some units out of the factory now. I think he's going to, well, not building a Widow Mine yet. Going to get a bunker on the high ground. He needs to keep these Marines alive. Flash with 3 Marauders. I think he can go up the ramp.
He can go up the ramp right now. He needs to make sure the bunker does not finish, but one Marine gets taken out. The second Marine also really low on HP. If Major can just finish the bunker and doesn't lose any more SCVs behind it, he's going to be fine, as he has 2 command centers compared to his opponents. One command center in the main base.
Oh no, but the Marine almost made it in there, but the SCVs get completely surrounded
here. Oh, this is really nice, as he gets a nice round on the Marauders, but he doesn't have any Marines to back this up.
And the problem is the SCV count very low right now. Major needs the runaway. Those SCVs as well, and this Marauder is eventually going to get picked off.
He does get picked off, but let's see the SCV count between the two players. Flash is getting a natural command center behind this, and because he has an economic lead, he can actually go for a starport, while Major, he's only forced to make Widow Mines behind this.
Yeah, Major, it's 18 to 27 supplies. He can start to catch up in the SCV count, but still going to be A little bit behind his opponent here.
And the problem is he only has 11 SCVs to 26 SCVs of Flash. And Flash, look, he can't even go for a third command center right now because he has so many minerals banked up.
Yeah. Basically, what Major has to do right now, he has to play super, super defensive.
Yes, but the problem is Flash, his starport is going to finish the armory, is going to finish third command center already out on the way.
Flash in an excellent position, man. This is his opening did a lot of damage, and Major was caught completely off guard there. Didn't get the bunker up in time, unfortunately, and lost just a lot of SCVs there.
A little bit unfortunate as he didn't scout in the right bottom base, but hey, if you're playing against Flash and if you expect your opponent to go for the greediest play possible, there's no reason for Major to move out on the map and scout what his opponent is doing.
Yeah, and you know what? I actually like the choice of that build as well on this map because we have not seen Proxy Marauders in a long time against other Terrans on this map.
Yeah,
it's very rare.
Let's be honest, Major prepared really hard for today's match, and the Command Center first build was actually great against someone like Flash, who loves to go for a greedy build. But the problem is, Flash today, he decided to catch his opponent off guard by going for the proxy racks on the 3 o'clock position.
Yep. And of course, it ended up working out great for him. Flash is going to go ahead and get the +1 attack behind this.
Is he actually attacking his own Hellion? No?
No, I mean, he's coming off those rocks.
Okay, he's attacking the rock because the animation looked like it was attacking his own Hellions, but both players going for the drop
they're going to see
right
each
now.
other. They're going to wave at each other.
Now, Major does have a Viking inside the main base. The problem is the Hellbats are going to drop, and Flash is also prepared against this drop.
Oh. Oh, actually,
nice micro.
Yeah, very nice job from Major.
The problem is, inside the main base, there's only SCVs, 1 Marine against the
Hellbats.
He's going to need some luck to defend against this. The Medevac is going to get picked off, but Major needs to pull the SCVs away from the mineral line right away.
Great reaction from Major. Unfortunately, the Widow Mine shot was wasted on the Medevac there, which would have eventually got picked off anyway. Oh no, losing a few more SCVs there. I think up to 4 have been killed. Major doing his best to defend in this scenario, and eventually the Hellbats will get picked off here, but they've been doing a lot of damage, and they've already killed off a lot of units.
You know, that was a little smart, actually, because he did lose 4 SCVs, but if he actually had those 4 SCVs clumped up, then a lot more SCVs would have gotten killed in that position.
Yeah. Still, unfortunately, not an amazing scenario for Major right now, and the Hellbat drops continuing to do damage here. This is the problem. The Hellbat
SCV
drops.
needs to run away.
Oh, no. So many SCVs in the orange and red.
And also, he's not mining from the natural Flash. His SCV count is still really high. He has 3 command centers. GG.
Unfortunately for Major, he could not handle the early pressure and then continued harassment from Flash. But you know what? At least he got the play in Pro League. And, I mean, when you have to play against the player who has the most wins in Pro League, that's what's going to happen, man.
And I'll be 100% honest. Some people are saying, oh, Juan didn't play so well in today's match, but that's only because he did not scout the racks.
Yeah.
And a lot of Pro League players, they lose against build order losses because they did not scout properly. Major, he made the same mistake as all the other players out there. And, you know, it's even hard to scout in that location. His defense was not stellar, but that's only because he didn't have the economy to get a lot of units out against Flash.
Let's also not forget the nerves, man. The nerves, I'm sure, definitely got to him. Probably sweated more than usual there, but, you know, at least he got to play in Pro League. He got the shot. And, I mean, he probably wasn't expecting to win against Flash anyway, but he still gave it his best.
The score right now is 2-2.
Indeed it is. The next match, it's going to be Zest versus Savage on Baleshare Vestige. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this commercial break.